Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In the last video, I finally got my steering wheel up and running, and I tested it in Forza Horizon, which was awesome, but let's be honest, that's not a real racing sim. So today we're stepping it up and seeing how this thing will perform in real racing sims like Assetto Corsa and BeamNG.drive. Before we jump into the testing though, I wanna show you something new I got. A lot of people in the comments last time roasted me for my crappy soldering iron, and yeah, fair enough, it was bad. So I finally upgraded. This is the Pine Seal by Pine64. It's a smart soldering iron that runs on USB-C or DC power, and you can even flash custom firmwares on it. I'm planning to use this in future projects, but for now, let's get to the fun part. Alright, first up, Assetto Corsa. This is a proper sim, so it should give me a good idea of how the motor force feedback actually feels with the realistic physics. I've got the force feedback strength turned up to about 60%. Honestly, it feels surprisingly solid. The wheel has weight, I can feel the curves, and when the rear steps out, the force feedback actually tries to catch it. Like, this is way better than I expected for something I soldered together at 2 am. There is a tiny bit of play on the wheel, but I think it's because the wheel mounting holes are larger than the screws. So it has a bit of play, but overall this is looking pretty nice. Next, we're loading up BeamNG.drive. This one's famous for its soft body physics, which means everything gets simulated. Suspension flex, tires, even scratches. So this will really test how the wheel handles impacts and resistance. Alright, so overall, I'm actually super happy with how this DIY wheel turned out. It's definitely not perfect, but for a homemade force feedback setup, it's giving me legit sim racing vibes. Next time I might tweak the firmware or maybe upgrade the power supply, since with this one I can't pass 60% of power. If you guys have any idea for the next project, drop it in the comments below. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss the next projects.